Hello everyone, my name is Alice Murasuma, and I've just got up to the game and found out that they dropped some patch notes inside the game. And we all are excited for Inazuma, right? So I decided we'll just take a quick look about everything which is coming in. And without further ado, let's jump in. So here's how the banner will look like. And I feel like this banner has actually like two sides. Um, for those of you who doesn't have the good second DPS, it's probably a really good banner because Yanfei and Ningguang are like really good 4-star DPS units, especially Ningguang. I cannot say anything about Yanfei myself because I wasn't playing as her, but I feel like those two will actually add to your collection perfectly if you don't have a second good DPS or like any of the good DPSs. Chongyun is kind of to complement Ayaka, I feel like. He's a pretty good sub DPS, but I feel like Rosaria would fit her better though. So, as for me, I don't find this banner so cool as I could have found it if I wouldn't have some other characters. But for those of you who really like Catalyst gameplay or 4 stars as Ningguang Yanfei to play as a main DPS, that's definitely a really good banner, and especially as we have Ayaka here. Also, we know that there will be a boosted chance on Ayaka. At least they said this on the developer live stream. So I'm not really sure how they're gonna imply it into the game, but I feel like if it's really gonna be a boosted chance, then you will be able to get more Ayakas, and that is definitely awesome, right? With Ayaka coming out, there is another weapon banner coming out as well. And there will be a new weapon which will be a signature sword for Ayaka, as well as some other 4-star weapon. So here I'm really excited about the signature weapon, especially of course. And here I feel like Stringless is really a powerful weapon here. From all there is else, I would say Favonius Lance is a pretty good weapon too. And it actually depends on what you need, to be honest. This Claymore, I'm not sure it's pretty useful, but it could possibly use on some supports and sub DPS. Some Favonius swords and lance for the characters who really need energy recharge, and Stringless is just a really good bow for support units or sub DPS, I would say, like Fischl. So yeah, I feel like this banner is also a pretty good one. So let's jump into patch notes now, and there's something to discuss here. So first of all, we'll have some compensation, so all of you who are free to play and non-free to play, actually it doesn't matter. We all love to get those primos, right? We'll get new region as they said, but we'll get only 3 islands out of 6 for now, so keep it in mind. As we know, Inazuma is a archipelago um, area, right? So, and here we have some new domains. So we already know that it will be two new artifact sets coming out. I'll shove them straight into the game when Inazuma will be coming out, but they will be in the new domains, and that's completely fine. There will be a lot of new domains. I'll skip this real quick. So, new characters. Ayaka is coming out, and Yuimiya is coming out straight after her, as we know. Sayu is gonna be in the same banner as Yuimiya, so it's pretty pog too. And Electro Traveler can actually change the game a little bit because it's a battery, and as I said, the character who can be possibly any element would be a really good battery later on. So I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be complaining if you actually level him up. Some new craftable weapons are coming out. Um, and let's jump into the first events that are gonna be coming out. And so one of the first events will feature Beidou as a reward. So we'll be able to get Beidou just for completing the event, and that's really cool. Make sure you're rank 30 or above to access Inazuma, so you might as well grind those 2 days to actually be able to enter straight away without waiting. But of course, only if you want to, right? So what I wanted to say as well that they actually reworked how banners work. So I'm pretty sure I can go here back. They actually reworked how weapon banners work, and the way it works is before it was complete trash because you could have gotten a lot of Skyward Spines instead of Mist Splitter, and there was no PT and no 50/50s, right? Now the system is a little bit reformed, and if you're getting the incorrect weapon for yourself twice, you can then get a correct weapon straight afterwards. Yeah. So it's kind of a pity. I would say it's still a little greedy from them, a little greedy on the weapon banner, but it might as well be the save for them, right? because only big whales wished on them before, and now probably it makes some sense to actually check out the signature weapons and take them up. So there will be a lot of new Archon quests, a lot of new story missions as well. There will be a whole lot of new world quests, new monsters. Pyro Hypothesis is a featured boss. Um, yeah, I know you all seen this in a developer stream, so I'll just jump straight about it. Yeah, so here it's about the weapon banner, that you're getting the fate points each time you're getting incorrect weapon, not the one you wanted. And once you arrive at 2 fate points, the third one will definitely be the weapon you want, right? So let's jump further. Jump further. So Spiral Abyss is another cool change. So we actually discussed it earlier on streams, but updated the monster lineup on floors 9 to 11, and that makes sense, right? Because before, Abyss was updated with the Dragon Spine, and all the monsters were cryo, basically. So Pyro was ruling, and the sheer cold mechanic was actually like annoying as hell, at least for me. Now they're doing something else. So Leyline Disorder on floor 9 is now a plasma field. I don't know if you remember the event where we had to kill a lot of enemies, and there was a electro circle in the middle of the room. But that's basically it. Once you're out of this circle, you will receive huge amounts of lightning damage from, yeah, from the sky, basically. Floor 10 ley line is... Okay, there will be a leader among the opponents which you have to kill, so some kind of buffer mob, right? On floor 11, there is a ley line, and this is huge, I guess. And I know why they did it, but I think it's a little bit too OP. So, pyro damage dealt by all of party members increased by 60%, and cryo damage dealt is increased as well. So, basically, it's because of Ayaka and Yoimiya coming out. And we know this, right? But the thing is, Pyro DPS will be so good here. Any of them. Yoimiya, Hutao, Diluc, Yanfei, and whatever the other Pyro DPS are. Oh, so Klee. They'll be insane. Cryo damage, it's gonna be Ayaka and Ganyu who will obliterate everything. And I feel like floor 11 will be finished in just a matter of a seconds, to be honest, just straight up. On floor 12, there is a cool mechanic, I would say. There will be high tide and a low tide, where, I mean, during the high tide, you will be getting a lot more elemental energy that you possibly could have gotten. And during the low tide, you will not gain any elemental energy. And I'm not sure if this is gonna affect us way too much. I mean, ultimates are really important and all, but yeah, we just have to manage it better, and I think it's gonna be fine. There's a lot about new phases. You can read it yourself if you're interested. It will just take us a lot of time here. And so yeah, there will be just a lot of new additions. I haven't seen anything regarding the electro buffs. I think they wanted to actually buff electro elements, so electro reactions like superconduct, overload, and stuff. So I hope we will see this in patch notes when Inazuma will come out. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I would really appreciate if you check me out on Twitch, where I provide my content primarily. I stream there every 2 days, so make sure to check this out in the description below. The Discord server is down there as well. And I have an announcement here. On Wednesday, whenever Inazuma is gonna be coming out, I'm gonna be doing a huge stream with a whaling, I mean, not whaling, I guess, pulling session for Ayaka. I'm gonna be saving up to 30k Primal Gems and gonna be pulling for her and for her signature weapon. So make sure you all are there, right? And I will be really glad to see you all on the stream when we'll greet Inazuma, alright? Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all very, very, very soon.